Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Section 916, Advanced Excel Naming Techniques, works only under these conditions. We went over this earlier, I believe in section 5, about name ranges and how to supply specific names, not only for cell, but also for ranges. And just a reminder, you can go up here and you can name whatever range you want. So if we want to call this color, and then we just want to define this as color. We just go in to the name box, color, hit enter. So now if we're just roaming around this worksheet and we need to go to the color range, we just hit color and we can reference this. If we want to change this or delete it or modify it or edit it, just go to formulas, name manager, and then you see color. Now there's also another feature if you want to reference at any point in time a calculation, a formula, and you want to add a defined name. You can go into formulas, define names, define name, and define a name. We'll just say tax rate, and then we'll just reference, I don't know, go equals 0.085. That would be 8.5%. Tax rate has to be one word. You can put an underscore, hit OK. If I go to, let's go 800, 900, 1,000, and I want tax, whatever that tax rate is. You have to remember the name of this defined name. So we just go equals tax rate, and it'll give you a little hint here, tax rate times 800. And if you just copy that down, Control D, that's the tax using this defined name. If you want to get rid of the defined name, just go in, highlight it, delete, or if you want to edit, let's say tax rates dropped. Go in, edit, close, and this would be one of those dynamic situations where it updated instantly. That's a quick overview of defined names, and you can get as fancy as you want. You can also do the name ranges as I discussed, I think in section 5, and I'll clarify that. Now, will that tax rate in sheet 2, will that cross over to say sheet 3 equals tax rate? Use the tax rate times, let's say D4. Put 800 into D4. Yes, it crosses over. It will also cross over to another workbook. Go Control N, equals tax rate. Okay, it does not carry over. So let's see if we can reverse this. Let's say I got 800 here, worksheet 3. Let's go book 1, 800 times tax rate times tax rate equals. So you can cross over to another workbook in the referenced name, defined name. In other words, tax rate has to be within 916 advanced Excel naming. All right, this is sort of one of those advanced naming mechanisms, but you cannot use tax rate over in name 1 because it doesn't exist. How do we know? Go up here into the name ranges and there's nothing here, but you can do it in reverse. Just keep that in mind. Brad Williams, Excel Prime.